Swahili. Kwa hiyo tuliona kwamba Rais William Samoei Ruto alipotembelea ama alipozua ziara yake kule Narok, alikuwa naomba sana wabunge waweze kupitisha mswada huu wa 3% ambao utakuwa unakatwa wa Kenya. Na akasema kwamba njia moja ya kuomba wapitishe mswada huyu ni kwamba mswada huu kama utapita, Wakenya watakuwa wanatatuliwa yale mashida ambayo yanapitia kama ukosefu wa chakula, madawa hospitalini. Je, huoni kama labda najaribu kufanya hivi labda ili aweze kutengenezea Wakenya economy? Manake alisema ukiingia kwa uongozi hakupata kitu chochote ambacho kilikuwa kimeachwa kule.
Aje nikuambie kitu moja, nikurudishe nyuma tu kidogo. Wakati wa kampeni ya President William Ruto 2022, nowhere I said nikiingia mamlakani tutaongeza ushuru. Baada ya kuongeza ushuru niangalie mambo ya mbolea. Tuongeze ushuru niangalie mambo ya unga. Tuongeze ushuru niangalie mambo ya masomo. Nowhere. If you want to do a follow up, klipu zake ziko hapo, kila mahali alikuwa anaenda kwa rally. Amefika mamlakani, amepata venye alikuwa anatarajia sivyo. Sasa mwananchi lazima umie. Ni kweli na nipayana kuwa kila mwananchi amepatiwa nafasi kulipa ushuru voluntarily ndio aweze kujenga nchi yake. But you should not just come and impose extra taxes without even these people, the taxpayers, knowledge or understanding. What do you want to do for the money? It's also the rightful thing for the Kenyan people to understand pesa yao inaenda kufanya kazi namna gani, how should it be accounted for. Hii ingine ya siasa ya kuchapa eti tunataka hii pesa ingie, hii finance bill ipite ndio unga iweze kuja chini, ndio barabara iweze kujengwa. Tumeona hizi finance bills hazijapita kutoka miaka ya mbeleni pale, lakini bado hii maendeleo imekuwa ikifanyika. Bado shule watu walikuwa wanaenda, barabara ilikuwa inajengwa, cost of unga bado ilikuwa chini. Sasa hivi itaenda mpaka 250, inaelekea mpaka 300 shillings. Does it mean these other presidents wame survive in the finance bill ndio cost of unga ikakuja chini? It's not practical. Tumekuwa na mabarabara mpaka super highways, class A, class B, class C, D, all classes of roads. Hatujakuwa na finance bill. Kwa other regimes kutoka hapa nyuma, pesa ikosangi wapi? County governments. Pesa imepatikana in the county governments. Why is it that for Kenyans to survive, the bill has to pass? Why is it like that? We had been surviving minus the bill. Unless management of resources is what is weakening this government.
But maybe just allow me to cut you short, because you're saying you've been surviving without these bills.
Yes.
The president has been publicly saying that we're living beyond our means, and it has reached a time where we can no longer borrow, and the country was heading into a very deep, it was sinking into debt. Now, where exactly do you want the government to get money to fund the country?
You know, now you cannot make hustlers suffer because you want to sustain this process. There are people who are going to suffer too much, even to a point of dying, because of increased taxes. Can you look at the environment we are in now as a country at the moment? In terms of percentage, how many families sustain food in their homes right now as we are speaking? Can you think the bill goes through? Will people sustain this process? How many families are going to die because of hunger? Right? Ile kitu ingine yenye iko very critical in this life. Kama basi kumekuwa hivyo, intention ya hii government ni wanataka ni kama mambo ya county government zisitoke. Because there is burden. Kama sasa hivi nimesikia like kuna about 3 financial years county government hazijapata pesa.
But even on Friday, Kalonzo was quoted saying that the National Assembly should pass the bill because the country needs to have funds for the 2023-2024 financial year budget for it to carry out its function.
Maybe Kalonzo was referring to the budget, because with the budget is what creates whatever.
But he's saying it should pass the bill to law. It should make the bill a law.
Me, I have a feeling that because I heard him saying that many people got him wrong. He was addressing the issue of the budget. I think many people got him. He was saying sorry for the whatever the misunderstanding in the public. But mwezi wa sita ni kupitishwa kwa budget ndio pesa ifanye nini kuallocatiwa. I think that is the meaning of everything.
Okay, as you wind up, maybe just to draw a little bit from it. Kumekuwa na tetesi na watu wa Azimio wanaona ni kama kwamba Kenyans are being punished by God for Ruto or something. Kuna kitu kama hiyo ilikuwa ikiendelea. Na sasa watu walikuwa wanasema kwamba mali imefika MPs wapitisha hiyo bill, watu wateseke ndio wajue Raila alikuwa anawapigania. Do you think it's a right decision to make out of it?
That is not a right decision because two wrongs cannot make a right. All the time you need to get out of the problem because many Kenyans made the mistake, perhaps by electing President Ruto, because in Azimio people feel like they did the mistake. The other side did the mistake, that's why they are regretting. But from where I look at it, democracy gives anybody room to vote as he or she feels. That is democracy. But according to me, we should find a way of getting out of this problem instead of punishing. That is reckless. Making a decision of passing the bill forcibly or because you want to punish X for you, also for them to realize the pain, that is not a properly informed strategy to go about or to think of. The best way is how do we get out of this mess? So let members of Azimio or the supporters of Azimio tell the members of parliament, is either you work with the Ruto or you work with the public. Because your employers are the people, not William Ruto. If you trust Ruto, you go his way or you stand with the public. Decide. Because majority of members of parliament, if they come back to this ground, they get it tough once the bill has gone through. And let me use this platform to just warn these members of parliament. We, the people, are the employers of them, not the president, not the deputy president, not anybody, but the people of Kenya. This one will remain in our minds. If they vote in favor of Ruto bill, because it's not a Kenyan bill, it is the president's bill. That's why it's forcing them. You have to follow whichever way it has to say. They have to make mind if they are serving Ruto or they are serving the public. That's what I'm saying. We echoes are members of parliament, like I support like Wamjomba. That is an outstanding character. That is personality. You don't care about who is who. You care about the people. That's the most important. Na wabunge wengine wasishinde wakidanganya wa Kenya eti wananchi wao wamesema hivyo. We are in the ground, we hear what people are saying. People decide. You make Ruto happy or you make yourselves happy by declining this in your wapange. Walisema walikuwa na agenda, walikuwa na mpango. Mpango haikuwa kuja kutoa ushuru extra to the people, from the people.
Okay, Mr. Enruche, there's someone who is asking a question here. Is President William Ruto having power over the MPs?
He doesn't. The Constitution gives powers independently from any elected leader. Because, you know, let me just put it this way for the viewers to understand, or another Kenyan elsewhere to understand this. We have three arms of government: the executive, the judiciary, and the parliament. And these institutions works independently without no coercement or influence or anything. That's why parliament passes laws. Those laws are used by executive. After making the laws, then the judiciary looks at those laws. Wanaangalia kwa rais, are you using those laws to govern the country, or you are coming with your instructions or your laws? So as I'm saying, members of parliament is an independent parliament is an independent institution where members should make their choices as per the people they serve.
Okay,
from the ground.
so according to what President William Ruto said and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua, should Kenyans have another side to take, because President William Ruto, they threatened MPs that if they don't pass the rules, they are some of the...
So we are more that one to dictatorship.
Yeah.
You don't dictate.
So what are
That is interfering with the parliament, and we are watching as a country. Then you are going against the three arms of government that are independent. Parliament is independent. Ruto could have left the MPs make their choices, but he has no choice. The only source of money for William Ruto to run the country is through this tactic he's using the housing, the 3% housing, for him to make things, to get money to run the government. As a matter of fact, people will long to wait these houses because money will be put into other projects, not the housing we are talking about.
All right, Mr. Enruche, as we all know, our Kenya is a business country, and you know here in Kenya we have some investors. And do you think if the 3% goes on or succeed, do you think they still continue investing in Kenya, or they will just go to other countries, and will it affect our economy?
And that's why I feel like the approach to this thing is not okay, because it's going to affect a number of people, a number of developers. You know, we have people in the country, or internal, let me just say internal investors, who have gone to banks, borrowed money, done constructions. Wengine wamejenga mahoteli mazuri, mahali wageni wanakuja kulala. Wengine wamejenga manyumba, they are expecting rents. Actually, nyumba ingine inajengwa na banki, mpaka banki inakupatia about 10 years to complete the loan, 24 years to complete the loan. And you are saying umeweka the project in place, your housing, meaning people will go and get those houses. Then these developers, when you umetoa pesa kwa mabank, they'll feel like they have been affected. That's why I said from the word go, there was to be done proper consultation, participation and involvement of stakeholders across the board. And that's how, as president, you can run the country. You cannot run the country as an individual or with only your mind. This is a hot seat. Many people are looking at you as president. So look at, if you are targeting the hustlers, target also, there is also another class of people called investors. We have also developers. We have also another class of people. You can't dismiss them and say you are going to benefit hustlers. So you do away with them. You do away with the developers and other people. You need to come together and harmonize everything as president.
Na kama serikali ya upinzani labda kama mswada utaweza kufaulu, mna mpango upi kwa Kenya labda tukimalizia?
First, the position of Azimio, as at now we are saying we are against the bill. It should be withdrawn in totality, as a whole. It is intention and the motive is not positive to the Kenyan people as per this timing. We are not against the affordable housing. We are against the timing of this and the sincerity from the government about this project. Many Kenyans are not sincere, are not trusting this process with the handlers. That's why as Azimio, men are feeling like the timing of it is not okay, and the people handling the project are not genuine. And let me tell you, many people who are just talking about this housing, the upper class people, I can't name them here in public. Others are going to be contractors. Others are going to be given jobs to gain without even minding the other people down here. A contractor is someone who can take about 3 or 4 projects and again directly the money. That's why you get some class of people supporting the bill. Others are saying no. Anybody supporting this bill, there must be a way is or she is gaining from it.
Maneno yako ya mwisho labda kwa wabunge ambao wanangojewa kule mbungeni kupitisha mswada huu.
Members of parliament, understand you are elected by the people of Kenya, not the president, not the deputy president, not any other dignitary. Watu Waislamu watu wa mama mboga au wengine wako pale bodaboda na vijana wengine, ni wao waliwa trust at your specific constituency. Hiyo constituency yako do, because understand in coming 4 years utarudishwa nyumbani ama utaendelea mbele. Decide. You are going to serve Ruto or you are going to serve the people of Kenya.
All right, allow me just to ask this one particular thing that has got my attention. Azimio, somebody here is saying that Azimio has zero alternative to Finance Bill 2023. The only alternative they have is Raila is an alternative to Ruto. I have never seen a dishonest opposition like Azimio. 8 months after the election, they're still winning. Now, what is the alternative? Because you seem to be opposing this finance bill, what is the alternative?
The alternative is one. One, and the one that you know. Kenya's been running with the current taxes we have. Is it?
Yeah.
Already Kenyans are paying taxes. And accountability to the current taxes. And again, you close the loopholes of corruption. Right? It's just recent we were talking about KEMSA. Kuna watu wamefutwa kazi sababu ya scandal ya nets. Kuna so many institutions like KEMSA in Kenya. If they close those loopholes of corruption all over, again, money to be made into the right use as per priority, urgency. I'm telling you here, that is the best alternative for us to trust the president and his team. Then we say now there is a need. Unajua kama ungekuwa umeshiba uko na chakula, unga unanunua shilingi 100. Watoto wanaenda shule wanasoma. Hiyo electricity imeingia kwa many schools, also other social amenities. Hata kama angeongeza hiyo ushuru na tuambie hiyo nyumba inakuja, this is the process it is gonna take and this is the way we want to do it, it's properly structured, angepata rebellion. So as at now, I'm saying the alternative is close all the loopholes of corruption. Don't misappropriate funds. Don't create positions for the big boys. Just be considerate, balance on what we have. We move. In the next 3 years or 2 years, we'll see if there is a need of starting the project, because every financial year we have room for the budgets and such. That's what I can say, and that's the stand in Azimio.
Na asante sana Enruche, mheshimiwa ama our guest today. We appreciate for coming, na pia wote ambao mmetufuata live tunashukuru sana, na majali yake Mwenyezi Mungu tazidi na mswada huu, na tutahakikisha kwamba Wakenya labda umepata lile jambo ambalo ungependa kujua. So kwa heri ya kuonana na usiku mwema nyi wote.
Asante sana.